I realized I forgot to turn my camera on for the first bit of this. I'm just playing against some kind of weird brew with a companion, with this companion. I just put back to basics down, so nothing much has happened. I'm getting a little mana screwed here, but I have back to basics down, and his deck needs, like, by definition, needs a lot of mana to operate. So I'm feeling pretty good here. We're going to brainstorm. I'm going to leyline binding. Yeah, no. We're going to force that. So it's almost like a Beans-esque deck, I think, is kind of what this reminds me of. Yeah, sorry, I just totally forgot to start recording. This is only match 1, so you probably only missed the first couple minutes, as you can see. Island, cool, cool. We're going to Jace it up. We don't care about Bowmaster, not just because he doesn't play black, but because his deck physically can't because of the restrictions of Companion. All right, now, and I think this game is pretty much won. It's ours to lose. All right. So this is kind of like a bad Beans deck. He's got One Ring. He has Elementals. So I think some number of Pyroblasts are going to be okay here. I'm going to put in 2 consigns. I expect there to be some... He did show me some red. So what's bad? I saw a couple Risen Reefs, but those were mostly blue, and I can kill those. Prismatic Ending is probably a pretty stiff ask against the deck that's casting like 5 drops. So is Counterbalance, because he's not going to have like 1s and 2s like I can just hang out there and hit. It's going to be like more expensive things. I like this consign. We'll see. Because it hits the One Ring, which he has, and it also hits his Companion's trigger, which is kind of what the deck is all about. And then for the last card, I think I cut 1 Force. No, that can't be right. You definitely rather have a Force than a consign, right? Yeah, we'll just go down to 1 consign. This Blue Blast I'm unsure of, but I did see a bunch of red mana from him, so I'll just keep that in mind. We're going to keep this. So we're just going to Teferi again. So he's not really doing anything for the first 3 turns. So we can just kind of take this time to sculpt. Just structurally how his deck works. I like all these cards, actually. Probably like... I probably don't want another Force of Will. So we'll just do that. Just doing a tap land thing. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a Beanstalk deck, honest. Oh, no, it can't because of Karuga, yeah. All right. So... Ice. Sure, that's fine. He's just cantripping. Is that how that... It counts like 4? Okay. So it must be like adding up the 2 CMCs to get that to work. Okay. Minor curiosities aside. So the card on top is another Force of Will. Don't know if I want it or not yet. I think I just Spell Pierce this. It's a nice juicy target for Spell Pierce. Then I'll probably Teferi on my of my own too. It's a neat little trick to get around Karuga. I love these like brews, and they have like all these odd little things that they can do. Because this should not be allowed under Karuga. But there it is. Alright, so we are just... He gets a fairy. He can't Red Blast, since that costs... I'm constantly assuming he has things, but it's just not possible for him to have them. So I'm always like having to reconfigure in my head like what he can and can't do. Because he can't Red Blast this Teferi. He can only do that white leyline thing, leyline binding. I wonder why he's doing all these shocks. Like, is there some... No, we're not about that life. No One Ring for you. I'm not in a rush here. I can take my time. This is another One Ring. 3, 4. Enters. Nah. Red for that. Ammo. I'm just gonna brainstorm here. Back to basics. How are ya? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm gonna put plow under snap. I don't think that plow is very good right now. Back to basics. Collapse this mana base. Alright, plus, so we're good. Okay. Man, is he like trying to port a modern deck over or something? I can't figure why he has all these shocks. It's fine. Right, I'm not gonna get my knickers in a twist over Risen Reef. So let's just get Island here. Just gonna ponder. No. I think I'm just gonna Red Blast this thing and just really slam the door on him. Then I can rebuy Snap next turn. Okay. Sure. Okay, so what can I do with this here? So I can. So let's reset this. Let's get a island. So I'm gonna do blue, blue, white. No, blue, blue, blue. That's Narset. So what I'm looking for is a force of... Oh, consigned to memory. Jackpot. Okay. We're just going to bounce that back. And we're going to swing in. We're just going to Stone Forge out. That was exactly what I wanted. It was that or some kind of... I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty much the God draw. Just lock him down again. He's gonna do it. And the way this card is structured... Okay, you can evoke, sure. I do not care. I don't care. I do not care. What did you discard. So yeah, Supreme Verdict. Okay. So that's gonna come in. Triggered ability. Consign says, "What's up?" Now you just have an enchantment. Chase plus Brainstorm. I'm just gonna ponder here. Yep, he's had enough. Okay, cool. There's one win in the book. So, just kind of a bit of an odd brew. The shock lands are a bit puzzling. That could just be someone from Modern trying to, like, feel out their pet deck. Hardly. Definitely not meta, whatever it is. Okay. So I'd probably lead off on Volk. That's the least valuable land. And in case they wasteland, they might read this as a Volk is going to make them read my hand much differently than starting with the Tundra would. And a Volk I don't actually care about if it gets wasted. So he's thinking, or he's Googling me, one of the two. Moscow Mitch. I wonder if MTGO is available in Russia after all the sanctions and everything. I wonder if they, like, blocked the Russian IPs. I kind of doubt it. What Wizards isn't, like, or even no. Wizards doesn't even run this. It's Daybreak now. So we're just going to float a Volk out there, see what he wants to do. A Volk over there. Oh ho. DRC. Okay, cool. So odds are pretty good. This is a Cori Steelcutter deck. I suppose it could also be just generic Normal Delver. Okay, so what does he know about off the top? Okay, he knows about a Ponder. Not a big deal. So we're going to hit him with a Plow. And then we're going to Ponder ourselves. If he wants to daze, he can. That's fine. Here's a Ponder. I don't think I want any of this. Okay, well, I guess I get another Brainstorm. Okay, so that I was kind of fearing might be a... I don't think he has a Bowmaster. Okay, yeah, he doesn't. All right, so we're going to do Mountain back and probably one of these Brainstorms, I think. I could keep Mountain, but it's not, like, pushing me towards anything, so I got rid of it. So what is this? Like a Steelcutter deck? So he's going to Wasteland. That's fine. I don't actually care about that land all that much. Stifle? Okay. Cool. So I have basic Mountain on top. Okay, so we have to remember Stifle now. It's like a thing they can do in their repertoire. Cori Steelcutter. Okay, so there's a Steelcutter. We're going to Brainstorm here. That's all fine. I'm just going to go put these 2 back. So next turn I can snap plow. So let's just try and flush a daze out. No, he doesn't have it. Okay, cool. So we're going to do red, blue, Snapcaster Mage. Swords to Plowshares, okay. Yeah, so this double dual Lance-Start is definitely making my mana base really shaky. If he has another Wasteland, I'm in some pretty deep shit here. Blue, Steel Cutter. Oh god. Okay, so this is starting to look pretty ugly here. Yeah, alright. So I think he's probably won this one with double Steel Cutters. Yikes. Okay, well, I mean, I will block with one of them if you let me, absolutely. Okay, so we're just down to the one Steel Cutter. Alright, well, I think I have to brainstorm here. I feel like I'm living on the edge of, holy shit. Okay, back to basics under Teferi. We'll pass. I think I have to Teferi bounce the Monk next turn. Right, it's just preordain, yeah. Once he has like two of these things spinning, it's pretty hard to come back from. Yeah, 3 cards. He's got another spell. Okay, yeah, I've seen enough. Okay, so 3 Cori Steel Cutters. That's a big yikes. So how do we want to deal with this? Blue Blast, Wrath of the Skies. I don't think Fire Magic's good enough here. I think it's these two. They probably have some number of Murktide Regents. I don't like Dress Down. Spell Pierce is good versus that. I like the full Stoneforge package. I like... The difference with the now is that I like the forces a lot. So maybe I cut some of these red blasts. I don't think I'm going to be able to leverage Counterbalance. So I think I put these two in. Because if you keep the Cori Steel Cutters off the deck, then it feels like it's just bad. Then the deck feels like it's just kind of bad Delver. So we're going to keep this. I don't think he saw Stoneforge last game. Whether I play it into a daze or not is going to depend on what my ponder shows me. I kind of want to thin a bit. That's probably an island anyway, so I am just going to take 1 card out. Ponder. No, I can't take any of those. Okay. Plow is a good one. So I don't think I can play Stoneforge next turn. The reason being that I would rather not walk into a daze if I can avoid it. Tameo. Okay. Well, okay, so there's my answer. I think I start a value train here. I can keep him off Volcanic Island now that I have 2 Stoneforges. They're a little redundant in that regard. And then next turn I can Stoneforge Plow. Retake your turn 1. He's just gonna ponder. Okay. So what do I want to have happen here? So he skips an attack for some reason. So I think I would still like to try and get rid of this and see what he does. And then I'll play Stoneforge Mystic out again. Test his dazes. If he has another one, I think I'm still okay. He doesn't. Yes, I'll take a Batter Skull. It's gonna Brainstorm. Okay. 7 cards. It's probably gonna bolt the Stoneforge if I had to guess. No, I just get to keep a. Wow, okay. I get to keep a Batter Skull. I will not complain about that. Yeah, this is a matchup I'm still like trying to figure out. So we'll leave that to rep Red Blast, and then we can put in Batter Skull next turn. He should have no reason to put in anything that would destroy artifacts based on what he saw last game. I can beat one Cori Steelcutter on the ground. So I'm going to let him commit down this path a little bit here. And I think I take my chance to Brainstorm here. Both these cards are pretty medium at this point. Okay, I like all of this. So I think I put back you and you. I'm gonna go get a mountain here. I'm gonna lead off with a Ponder. I think I like this Snapcaster Mage. Stoneforge Mystic. Yes. Cauldron. And then we're just gonna... Okay. I guess there's no point being shy about it. Here's Cauldron. And I have a blocker. Okay, so I think that's how you turn the corner on this one. Blue, colorless. What is this, like some kind of bounce? Yeah, petty theft. What are we thefting? Okay, that's not that surprising. Sure. That's fine. I'm one land away from re-equipping it. Okay. So I think I can take the 5 here. And then I have my Batter Skull trick next turn. So I can Teferi bounce, but I think for now I'm more interested in just Batter Skull tricking him. So we'll just hit with one of my Stoneforges. The coast is clear. I don't know if he knows about how this interaction works or not, but we'll see. The interaction I'm talking about being return Batterskull. Okay. Cool. 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 So it's going to come up here. I feel like I've said it in the past, but maybe more people are coming in. The way that you return Batterskull, you can do it improperly. The way you do it improperly is you pay 3 colorless to bounce Batterskull to hand with the intention of activating Stoneforge. But the second you pay 3 mana to return this, guess what? They bolt your Stoneforge, your Batterskull goes to hand, and now you can't do anything. What you want to do is activate Stoneforge Mystic, hold priority, and then return Batterskull to your hand. That way there's no window for them to like jam some piece of interaction through. It's a fairly niche interaction, so I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't know about it. Like it's just one of those things, like Stoneblade isn't a common deck, and then and this is a fairly uncommon interaction within the deck as well. So it's like, but once they see it once, like they're not going to fall for it again. It's just kind of the reality of it. Okay, so here it is. Red, white. Activate. Turn to hand. So I don't know what he could do. He tapped out, but if there was like imagine there was a Volk open, and now you're thinking pretty realistically about a lightning bolt. This way there's no like window for him to bolt. So let's block the equipped guy. Sure, why not? So this turn, I think it's Teferi, bounce Kaldra. Oh, or I can just do that. Teferi. Okay, cool. So we're gonna just return that to your hand. We're gonna attack. And then we're gonna take a dump directly in your mouth, back to basics. And now that's game over. Okay, so would I do anything differently? Consign is kind of entertaining. Like, you can stop them from making monk tokens, maybe, but that seems a bit far-fetched. No, I think we just resend with what we got. I like what we have. So, yeah, okay. Moscow Mitch. Yeah, this is good. I have I have blue blast, stop it. I have pretty much everything I'd want. It's probably retooling his sideboard ever so slightly. So now that I know he has Stifle, I am going to take this opportunity here to just get up Plains. Just cut off his ability to interact with me at all. Cori, Steel Cutter, that's fine. So I'm going to attempt to blue blast this, I think. I'm just gonna. I want to play the fetch first, so while he's not repping Stifle, this just gets me more lands, or at least more lands on curve. You can't red blast, so this, yeah, that's about as clean of an opportunity as you're going to get to kill a Cori Steelcutter. I have Prismatic Ending for the next one. Okay. Not wanting to do anything. So what can I do? Okay, Spell Pierce is not bad. So I'm just going to play Stoneforge and just think whatever way he wants about it. I'm probably going to get a Cryptic Coat instead of a Cauldra and just try and like lull him into thinking he can beat this. But yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I kind of wish, well, no, I don't wish, but I think people should definitely stop like killing Stoneforge with the search ability on the stack, because you're just telling me like what I should go get. Because if there was any question in my mind about like, hey, should I get, for instance, Cauldra, right? Now the answer is just no. I'm just not going to do it, right? Because I mean, you've told me not to do it, essentially. If you want to red blast this, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't actually care about that red blast that much. I haven't played into Daze yet, so I'm a little wary about deploying this Batterskull. I might give him, if he does something, I might give him a window to just try and hit it. Is this a Regent? No. Okay, so now it's a Regent, right? Okay. He's just trying to grow the region as fat as he can, right? Is he going to exile everything? Yeah, okay. So it's an all hands on board Murktide Regent. Okay. So I'm not going to... I kind of wish he tapped one more thing because I have Spell Pierce, but that's what it is. I'm going to Ponder first. Okay, so there's Force of Will. So I want it like this. Okay. That's fine. It's 4 cards. I'm pretty sure one of them would be a Daze, so I'm not going to do anything with this yet. Prismatic Ending is underneath. I don't mind redrawing that necessarily. Okay, Jace is pretty good. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just gonna play this pretty slow here. I don't think I need Prismatic Ending right now. I can try for a Jace next turn and just see how things go. Actually, no, I'll probably just try a Batterskull next turn. Sure. Kind of hope he like Steel Cutters or something here. Storms again. Absolutely, that's fine. So no Steel Cutter. I think I just play Batterskull next turn and try and jam it through. Blue, red, Cori Steel Cutter. Okay, so we're going to Spell Pierce this. So I think he's pretty clearly signaling I have Red Blast, so I'm not going to deploy this Jace into it. I'm going to be a little more sneaky about things. Unless this is like a Stifle, but this seems like a pretty wasted Stifle. I'm going to be... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I just said I was going to be sneaky-like. I was just checking he didn't have a Wasteland, so I can't get Daze because of the Wasteland fetch land interaction. If this is just double Daze, that's fine. Days again. Okay, so that's a double daze. Then next turn I have Jace, and he has one unknown in hand. So he has two unknowns in hand. Blue card for Jace, a blue card for Force Pitch would be nice. All right, got it. Blue, blue, red, white, Jace. All right, away, and we're off to the races. That's fine. I have a Narset next turn, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Well, I have a Narset this turn if I want. Is he stifling this? Sure. Okay. Cool. That seemed like really not a great interaction for him. So I think I trust my deck to deliver here. I'm going to trust my deck to deliver, i.e. with Narset. Brainstorm. Okay, yeah, there it is. So we're going to put Island Prismatic Ending back. We're going to do Island Stoneforge, and then we can Jason summon next turn. We're going to get Cauldra. So he kind of has a choice about what he can do here. He can swing at me and take me to 8, or he can give me Narset. Darcy, okay, cool. So, I mean, I can't stop it, so he's going after Narset. Okay, cool, that's fine. Jace. Get out of here. I'm pretty interested in defending this Jace, so he's going to need a sorcery to jump this thing and kill it. Yeah, he needs exactly a sorcery. And he doesn't have it. Okay, neat. Is he trying to, like, deploy this thing again? Yeah, he is. Okay, because the side effect of this is that his Darcy is never going to grow. Yeah, that's kind of the tension he's caught in, because if he does that, then his Darcy never kills Jace, and the Jace just keeps bouncing his shit. Yeah, that's the tension he's caught in. So now it doesn't matter. I have Snapcaster. Okay, so I need to shuffle this shit away. Back to basics doesn't really matter right now. Just gonna get a Ponder here. I'm just gonna go Snapcaster Mage and plow this thing before he does anything with it. I should have gone Blue Blast actually, just so I have I have another Jace summon target. But yeah, okay, that's a mistake. So now he can do his whole thing again. Or I could force it. You know, I'd probably just force it on the way down just so I can keep Jace going. Or no, I mean, it doesn't even answer it, so what am I even scared of? No, I think the name of the game is keeping Jace alive. Everything else is just kind of noise. Keep Jace alive, keep applying pressure. Okay, so you're not going to do it. I guess I get... If you want to stifle, feel free. Is he actually going to stifle this? Just gonna... That's fine. Okay, well, now I'm even... Well, I don't have a Swords to Plowshares, so... Because I just got rid of it. Bounce it. Okay. Cool. And then he can do... Interesting. So, here's what we're going to do. I probably should have Snap Spell Pierced that. So we're going to +2 targeting him. Yes, I would like to use Jace's ability. We're going to back to basics here. Because that is going to make that Brazen Borrower like the last thing that he does. Or even if he does put it in, it's not lethal. I don't care. I can bounce this. It doesn't need to cost me a card. Blue, red, Snapcaster Mage. I can Spell Pierce this. Spell Pierce. Yep, okay. Cool. Took apart that deck too. He didn't have Cori Steelcutter. I know, I think I stopped one of them, but yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, if they don't have Cori Steelcutter, the deck is not that good, in my opinion. Take that for whatever it's worth. We keep this. I think I just Island Ponder and then figure out what I want to do from there. This hand is pretty amorphous. I only have a Stoneforge, and then, but if it's combo or if it's fair, then I don't really have any way to actually play to the board or answer. That mulliganing kind of makes Force more tempting, just because I feel like they're forced to keep more marginal hands with one key card. So I'll probably be looking for that more than anything at this point. So let's just do Island Ponder. Keep what we are a little bit secret. Okay. So I have a turn 3 play. I probably don't need a Ponder. I will take a Narset. So it's probably Stoneforge into Narset into, I don't know, Jace maybe if I draw another land. Oh boy. What do we got here? Okay, so it's some kind of Chalice deck. So the good news is we did it. We are fairly prepared for this. I'm not even going to bother stopping this Chalice yet. We're just going to kick it straight into high gear with Stoneforge into Cauldron. And then if they ring next turn, I have Narset. Which it seems like they're doing. Okay, cool. So I can't do anything with Cauldron anyway, so here comes Narset. Looks like we curved this one pretty perfectly. They can still get an extra land a turn if they tap it on my turn. So it's not nothing, but it's definitely a lot worse than it could be. I'll just take another Prismatic Ending if that's really what it is. That's really what it's got to be. So he's going to start losing a lot of life really quickly here. Is this Fable or is this... I'm hoping this is 5. What is this? Pyrogoyf? 6? What do you need this much mana for? Fury? Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, boss. Oh no! A basic mountain. I think we are at the point where I have to start trying to kill him. Cori is pretty dead here. He's gonna take like 5 next turn, yeah. So, okay. Okay, so we have another Chalice deck. Chalice Blood Moon Stompy deck. Maybe Wrath. Let me think about it. Dress Down seems pretty bad. I can probably cut like 2 swords. I feel like Wrath might be okay because he does do fast mana as well. Let's cut like one of these. No, you know, I think I cut Counterbalance instead. Yeah. Their CMCs are just too high, I think, for that to be reasonable. Because he's just casting like a ton of like 4 and 5 drops, so I don't think that's gonna be a viable out. Okay, this is about as ideal as it gets. We do have a bit of a pinch. So we just kind of... This hand doesn't really like Chalice on 1, but then again, he kind of has to have it. And he probably does. Yeah. Man, like... Every time. They always have it. Nothing you can do. Okay, so where does that leave us? I think that leaves us with a Flooded Strand Pass, since he's shown us Blood Moon. One Ring is kind of a nightmare here. And he doesn't have it. Oh, buddy, you are in a world of shit. So I think most people would go for Prismatic Ending on the Chalice, but he missed a land drop, and I am going to kill that Chrome Mox 100%. There is, yeah. You just kill that Chrome Mox, get it out of here. And now you're stuck. Here comes Stoneforge. Nice Chalice, bro. Yep, okay. There we go. Pretty quick one. Yeah, so that hand was kind of funny to me. Like, he kept it on the strength. He must have kept it on the strength purely of Chalice on 1. Because normally if you do that, they have something else to follow up. Like, hey, here's a... If they put 2 mana down, then it's something like Ancient Tomb, and then you can put a 1 ring into play. If that had happened, I'm pretty dead there. But he just kind of made 2 mana, put Chalice, and that was kind of his all-in move. But another great feature about Stoneblade, getting Chalice on 1 is annoying, but we've got threats on 2, we've got Planeswalkers on 3 and 4. You know, there's other things we can do. Chalice on 1 is not going to choke us. battle. Okay. Just step away for a second. Okay. I guess we keep this. I'll just play basic island and then pass and hope this works out. Well, he's mulliganing to 6, so... But in the old mantra, screw beats flood. And right now we are pretty flooded, so we're going to have to draw the... Oh, he's going to 5. Man, okay. Well... This is the part where we hope he goes all in on one card and we force it, and then we draw not more lands. I think. Saga. Okay. Not land. Definitely land. Okay, please no more lands. Okay, so he's probably just going to end up trying... Okay, so he's just going to beat down with constructs, probably, is how he's envisioning this game going. Okay, I can counterbalance here. Sure. This is some kind of land strategy, I think. Okay. So what he fetches is probably going to tell me a bit about the deck. Pithing Needle. If he's Googled me, then I'll probably name Jace. Because I don't... It's not like I'm holding anything else out. Okay, it's very... Okay, so he's just going to try and, like, drown me in constructs. Please don't be a land. No! Equally bad. I think we have to let this through for the time being. So I think I have to brainstorm here. So I have to brainstorm looking for dress down, I think. Because there's not really another path available to me, I think. Because he probably just wants to beat down, if I had to guess. Dress down? No. Okay, so... Yeah, this is looking pretty grim. I'm probably going to lose a lot of life next turn. I may just be dead here, actually. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just going to get, like, Saga'd out. So how are we doing this here? One of Jace. Yeah, that seems safe. Okay, taking the safe route. I respect it. Just making him a little bigger is all. Okay, so... Plains... Man, I don't know how we survive next turn. Unless it's exactly dressed down. 2 plows... He just makes another one. Yeah, it needs to be dressed down. Hey, look at that. Okay, so we have outs now. We have things to do. We're not totally dead. Okay. So maybe we've turned the corner? It's got a bunch of keys. Still pretty dead here, I think. This tap for 1, 2. Okay, so he can still make land. This is going to be a pretty sweet dress down, but we're probably still losing this, unfortunately. Gonna need some pretty good cards here. That's not one of them. Okay. So we can Snapcaster Mage Ponder. Try and survive till next turn. We have a blocker. Okay, so the beginnings of a plan. So I definitely need the Stoneforge Mystic. No. I'm gonna play the Stoneforge Mystic. White, blue, Stoneforge Mystic. I'm gonna get Cauldra. And then I can block... I can plow one of them, block the other with Snap. And then try and hold them back like that. Okay. Cool. So he is just making more tokens. Man, homeboy is stressing me out here. Another key. Okay, another Stoneforge Mystic. Wow, alright. I think we just... I just... I think we have to plow here just to keep our mana flowing. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Yes, I'll get a Batterskull. You know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Ugh. Okay, so... I'm going to throw this Snapcaster under the bus, potentially. And I'll hold up Force of Will for a good card they could draw until the end step. What are we doing? I probably should have blocked that Construct token with Snapcaster Mage, not given him the life. Ugh. Glaring Fleshraker. What I reveal? Flooded Strand. So... Mana is mana his choke? I think I let this through, and then I keep attacking. I know it's Flooded Strand on top. Okay, knows it too. Oh shit, it's whenever he colors. Okay, so, alright. Activate. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So that might be useful as just another way to get another look. So I think we attack with both. The reason being I don't want to lose to this Flesh Raker. And then next turn I can just put Cauldra onto Batterskull. That's fine, sure. Okay. Cool. Yes, I will. I reveal Ponder. Okay. So blue, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna counter that. Okay. I'll block. Can't make 3 colorless mana, so we are going to equip 5 to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, 5. No, 5. All right. And we are going to swing like this. So he can block the Snapcaster Mage. No, he can't. He has to block the Phyrexian Germ. Okay, and then I can Ponder to set up Counterbalance. None of these cards do me any good. Okay, here we go. He either wins it or he loses it here. One ring. Okay. Cool. Okay. Swords to Plowshares. So he has Ensnaring Bridge, right? Okay. All right, Jace the Mind Sculptor's good. So we can still win with a Jace. So we would need Jace to find either Teferi or Prismatic Ending, right? Yeah, that's what needs to happen here. Teferi or Prismatic Ending. No. Okay. So we can do you and you back. So I have a 1 on top. Wow, this is a really intense game. Okay. So he's going to reveal something. What is he getting? He has a lot less mana than is realized, because I think he has that out. So I'm definitely okay. So we can't spend either of those. So we're just gonna get Mountain. Would I reveal Island? Okay. There's a Spell Pierce, which he can't pay for. Okay. So this time, still can't do it. Still can't attack. So this will give me a virtual look at Prismatic Ending or Teferi. Oh no, just take an island off the top. What am I talking about? I'm talking out my ass. Okay. So back to basics. Also more or less wins it here because he won't be able to produce mana anymore. So I'm gonna put back Snap under Ponder. We're just gonna go red, white, blue, back to basics. And then I think we have to pass. Sog is fine. We're just waiting for one of our many outs here. I think we're pretty firmly in control of this game. We just need to find how to win. Ponder. There he is. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, so it is just actually straight up Prismatic Ending that I need to win here. Oh, I should have attacked a Snap. Oh no, he just sacrifices the token. No, that's still worthwhile though. I forgot that Pithing Needle is still fucking hanging out over there. God, this game is long. I just need Prismatic Ending. I have 3 of them. They're in the last 26 cards somewhere. I think I left Stoneforge or Snap on top. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Prismatic Ending. There they are. 1, 2, 3. All nice and pretty. Nice and neat for you. Draw 3. There it is. Okay, fucking finally. Put you and you back. Red, white, blue. Prismatic Ending. Goodbye. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Attack with all creatures. Kill him. Sick him. Okay. Wow, that was a game. That was a game. Okay, so Consign, Stony, Wrath. Okay, I think I leave it at this. I didn't see many creatures. I want these 2 actually. And one more card. Probably one more Source of Plowshares. All right, yeah, let's send this. Wow, that was quite a game. That was very intense. Oof. think we keep this. We're going to have to find something pretty quick, but at least we have our mana under us. That was off his mold of 5 too, so let's just keep that in mind, like how long that game took. Like don't disrespect this deck after that win. Like that was a mold of 5 from him, and I had to work like a fucking maniac to pull that one out. Okay, so we're just not finding things yet. So we need Stony or Lavinia would be great. Or we can just keep drawing every other thing in the deck. Cool. Cool. I'm going to cast Brainstorm here. Okay, back to basics is pretty good here. We're going to put you and you back, I think. And then we're going to go ahead and fetch planes here. And then we have to beat a... Or is this Saga? Mox Opal, Tower. 1, 2... Okay, cool. So I feel like we have to do this. Okay. So how do we do this? We have to play a Snapcaster next turn. So how do I not, like, punt this right now? 1, 2, 3. Assault Monolith, 6. Okay. Am I just key? Yeah, okay, he's got everything. Combo into the world. Okay. Yeah, I'm just dead here. There is a... Okay, no. Maybe I can find... Okay, dress down. I really don't think this is enough still, but it's more than I've got. It's more than I had before. So I think we send it with this. Then we do dress down here. I'm reluctant to crack this fetch and go to 1 just because of Flesh Raker. I'd like to make that a little bit harder for him to activate than it currently is. So I can Stoneforge into Batterskull. Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot. He can just... it has attack block text. What am I saying? Yeah, okay. I got too hung up on the other stuff, on the other parts of the card. Maybe one more Swords to Plowshares. I don't know what I take out, though. No, this is fine. I have removal. Yeah, that hand just didn't come together. All right, so let's see if we can win in a scramble on the play this time. Back to basics, Lavinia, Wrath. Yeah, this hand looks pretty stacked up here. This is how I'd want it, anyway. So the only thing we're short on is mana. Okay, so just doing that. Here's Lavinia. So he knows I can't do anything on his turn, but next turn is probably back to basics, and I'll get a Plains for Wrath of the Skies, I think. Sure. Do it. Yes. Yes. Please. Oh man, he actually he soul read it. Okay. So unfortunately, he soul read us there. So we're just going to attack here. Okay, so he kind of soul read us there. That's unfortunate. So back to basics is not going to be a player in this game, unfortunately. Okay. Vinia's still locking it down pretty good here. Flesh Raker. Okay. Okay. So if I draw land next turn, I can put him down to 2 permanents in play. Okay. Okay, so let's offer a trade here. Because I think this Wrath of the Skies is going to go off. No? Okay. We'll just play Island. Key. Okay. No, I should have Wrath there. Damn it. Ugh. Did I just throw this? I think I just threw this. One ring. I threw this so badly. I should have Wrathed there. Okay, well, he's not doing anything with it, so... Okay, or he's doing it after this? I don't know. Okay. So, we're going to attack here. I think we have to Wrath here. I think we have to do it on 2 to blow everything up. I take out Disruptor Flute, I take out Monolith, so I think I kick out a pretty good chunk of his mana for One Ring. So let's see if that's enough. Absolutely not. Okay, so he's got the One Ring. Okay. So we can still dig for Stony Silence, I think. That might be good here. Otherwise, we just shuffled away Narset. They're still good hits, so how do we navigate out of this? First, we go with the Ponder. We need pretty much exactly Stony Silence. Stony Silence? Alright, I'm going to say he's got this one. I'll play it out one more turn, but I'm pretty sure he's got this. I feel like I should have Prismatic Ending his Disruptor Flute. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, he's got this one. Darn. Well, that was a great game 1, but I punted away game 2. Yeah, nothing here. Okay. So there's a loss. That's unfortunate. I definitely feel like there were ways to win game 3. I probably overvalued that Spell Pierce, and I should have just pitched the Spell Pierce and then done something with that. Yeah, that's entirely possible. I'm gonna have to watch that one back later. Okay, this is fine. The back to basics special. So we're gonna go Island Pass. We're gonna see what he wants to do. Alright, that's cool. I'm in no rush to do anything. I'll probably Brainstorm at his end step, depending on what he does. Plateau, okay. What? Wow. We got some spice cooking. Okay. I think I Brainstorm here. This is some grade A, the spice must flow shit here. Okay. Cool. This is a really cool deck. I like where this is going. So we're gonna first try and back to basics, and then we can try and hook up with a Jace here. I don't know how... Okay, well, that just went through. Wow, okay. And a dragon you control enters. Wow. This is some shit here. Okay. What is that? What dragons are cheap enough that... Oh, that's bad. That's really bad for him. So, okay. Well, if he let that through, then I think I just play out a Jace here. Okay. I don't know why you didn't... Unless he just drew that, or maybe he, like, clicked through my turn. Or he just zeroed through my turn, assuming nothing would happen. Okay, so... Next up, it's Stoneforge into not Cauldron Complete. He's probably got white removal, so I would probably gamble with Cryptic Coat instead. Roiling Dragonstorm. It reads like bad Beanstalk, if I'm being honest, but I appreciate the hustle. Just gonna ponder here. No, okay, so I am gonna Brainstorm because I want that Jace back. And then I can put you two back. Planes, I guess? I'm just gonna put out Teferi. See how he reacts. Another Spell Pierce. Okay, that's fine. He's got a lot of Spell Pierces in his deck. Interesting. Another Roiling Dragonstorm. Timeless Dragon. So, okay, so that's how he's doing it. Okay. So he finds his basic planes. Okay. We're just going to keep jamming walkers down his throat. Jace again. One of these has got to get through. All right. Put these two back. That Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Plow it. Yeah, there it is again. Like, I don't know why people feel compelled to do that. It's, like, it's whatever to me. Yeah, then I just get Cryptic Coat. I mean, thanks for telling me I'm not going to get equipment back. So his mana base is pretty greedy. I definitely want Red Blast to kill off this Roiling Dragonstorm. It has decent amount of basics, actually. It's not, like, terrible. No, let's brainstorm first. Okay. So we can put this swords under this. I don't think we need 2 of these. Cryptic coat. Then we'll do Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah. So he's some kind of dragon deck with Roiling Dragonstorm. Blue-white control. Blue Blast seems fine. It's got a good amount of dragons, so I think I can cut like 2 plows. I don't think Dress Down is going to be very good here. He's going to get basics, so I think I can shave on it back to basics and just go in like this. So if this is like, if my analogy is true and this is just like a bad Beanstalk deck, then red blasting that Roiling Dragonstorm is going to be key to this matchup. So we're just going to ponder here. I kind of want a red source for this. No, I'm looking for lands right now. Okay, cool. He's not doing anything with it yet. I'm just going to ponder again. All right, yeah, it's a red source. I wouldn't mind drawing another land next turn. So we'll just keep it like this. Okay. 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 All right, we'll pass this. I am in absolutely no rush. Take your time. Green 2, huh? Maybe this is like a Beanstalk deck as well. All right, I'm going to brainstorm here. Let's just test the waters. Okay. These are perfectly fine cards to test the waters with. Start cashing in on some 2-for-1s. Stoneforge Mystic. Please and thank you. Let's just get Cauldra and force you to take some actions here. Two for one, we take those all day. Cycling, yep, okay, cool. Standstill, huh? Okay, so this is what... Okay, so I guess I could have figured that out. Use a Standstill deck. Okay. That's fine. Okay. No, okay. So I guess Standstill. That kind of sucks. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I think I still Brainstorm at end step. He can draw his 3. That's fine. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. So his last card in hand. Let's see if it's Spell Pierce or Red Blast, and see if I can... Oh wait, no, what am I doing? Okay, so just drew 5 cards. No. Counterbalance. Okay. I have a 1 on top, I'm pretty sure. Put a 1 on top, so I think I'm gonna... Can I get a freebie here? I did! Snapcaster Mage, look at that. Okay. Everybody hates a blind flipper. Except for when they do it. So, I think it's Jace time. I feel like they would have red blasted that if they could. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna put Island Prismatic Ending. Oh, he's not happy about the flip. Yeah, I wouldn't be either. That's fine. Okay. I see, so he's gonna do white. I can just unsummon that next turn, can't I? I have Prismatic Ending, I can just take care of it there. He's gonna really salt out if this works. Island, okay. So I think I just forced this out. Chase me. Draw 3. All day, every day. So we're gonna put Ponder under Island. We're gonna play Island, and we're gonna blue, white, blue. Cryptic Coat. So now there's a 1 on top again. Sure, you can plain cycle that. Okay, you've eternalized it. Snapcaster Mage. Take out the engine. No. So I have Ponder on top, which is nice. That lets me manipulate some. Because I'm going to have to... Okay, he's ended it. Woohoo! 4-1 again. Alright. That was a good match. I feel like it could have been a 5-0 had I tightened up a bit, but yeah, I'm happy with that result. Anyway, good games. I'll see you on the next one.